Hi, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's time for sprints. I'm going to give everybody a hot second for their computers to refresh. But hi, everybody. It's Wednesday. How is everybody doing? Sorry, checking something really quickly. Okay. Hi, everybody. It's Wednesday. And it is time for sprints. How's everybody doing this week? The chaos has subsided pretty much for me. It's been a little bit better. I'm going to do some reading tonight. You might be wondering what I'm reading. I'll tell you in a second. I will be honest. I almost didn't do sprints because I have not filmed or edited a video for this week. It's Wednesday and it's supposed to go up Saturday. So I have one in the works. I've got a plan. I've got a plan in action. In the meantime, I have been reading Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I got probably like 2/3 left to read. It's our book club pick for patrons and channel members for July. That's what month we're in, July. And yeah, I don't know. I started reading it. I read the first third and then I kind of like lost interest a bit, if I'm being honest. But and then on top of it, the library book, the audiobook from the library returned because I ran out of time and I was like, well, oh well, we'll see what happens. And then I guess it gave me one of those things where it's just like, oh, skip the line. And I'm like, okay, sure. So I have 7 days to finish this book. And I think I can do it in 7 days. But no, it's just, here's the thing. I don't know the end of this book. And I know there is an adaptation, which I have not seen. But I'm pretty sure I have figured it out. So that's why I kind of lost interest because I'm like, I know what's going to happen in this. And I'm trying to like surprise myself because I didn't go ahead and check, but I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen. So I think that's the reason why I'm like not so excited to read it. Besides that, it's very bleak and dark. And I'm like, ugh, do I need more darkness in my days? But yeah, on page 109. So got a good chunk left to read. It's in 340. So yeah, like 230 pages basically. I don't know. It's just it is what it is. I shouldn't say the plot. I don't know. These are my predictions. Just so you know, there's evidence. I'm no, because there's been spoilers. Okay, I won't say. Just like I feel like I know how this is gonna end. Anyway, let's go back to the comments. See how everybody's been doing. Sharon, oh no, sickly and mopey. I hate that. I hope you feel better soon. It went good. I took all these pictures and realized I didn't post any of them. So I'll have to post some. It was really nice. We went to the Broad Museum out here in LA. It's a modern art museum. You'll see, I'll post the photo eventually, but it's kind of like the Infinity Room. I think you can Google it. The Broad Infinity Room, and we got to do that. And we saw some exhibits. It was fine. That was like the cool part of the work thing. Hello, my dear. How are you? Kate Daniels. I mean, that's an Alona Andrews series. I don't know if that's your real name or a reference, but either way, love. I have heard good things about the Apple TV Plus show. I don't have Apple TV Plus, and there's just too many subscriptions as it is. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get it. Hey, Cassie, how you doing? How's the new job? I haven't asked in a while. Hello, my dear. How are you? Like that book a lot. Okay. I have books to read, but I have house chores to do first. There you go. I mean, get your shit done. The sprints are just here to hang out, basically. You can do whatever you want. Still reading Bright Young Women, still loving it, just slow with the reading. Yeah, same here. Trying to get out of your slump. Yeah. Girl, same. I I am also in such a slump. I hadn't even like opened Goodreads in a while. And I was like, how far behind am I? And I'm like, oh, 12 books behind on my goal. Fuck. So I've given up. I don't know. I'm gonna read however many books I fucking read. That's a, I know the fuck it switch has been flipped. But I am reading things I have to read. Like I did read a book this week. I read one book this week, so good for me. And it was assigned reading for Blades and Bodice Rippers Book Club. The live show will be over on Mara's channel. That's Books Like Whoa. It's a little up in the air exactly when it's going to happen because people are traveling, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, it's over at the end of July, beginning of August era. So I read that book. It was the Last Murder at the End of the World by Stuart Turton, and that was my first Stuart Turton. He wrote the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle that everyone really likes. I own it. I still haven't read it. It's kind of, I guess, a closed door mystery, or is that the word for it? When it's like, it's only these people, the limited number of suspects, and it has to be someone that's in the room. That thing. There's like, is that closed door mystery? I forget the exact name of it. But yeah, that's the idea. Let's see where we were. Yeah. I'm in the middle of only one, so I have that going for me. But yes, I have only read one book this month as well. I just don't want to read stuff. I don't know. Writing today. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is just focus time. I'm glad we could be here to help. Yay! Love it. Back on the job hunt. Okay. Got it. Well, good luck. I'm sorry that you're back on the hunt already. And you too, also good luck on the hunt. Oh, wait, no, oh yeah, I'm job hunting too. Okay, sorry, my brain didn't know how words worked for a second, but good luck to both of you. It's a sucky place to be in. I hate job hunting. Yeah. Pulls from yourself too. Yeah. I don't know. It's just something about 2024. It's just like books are just not the vibe. I don't know what it is, but I think it's going around because like everyone I talk to, like in BookTube, there's like, I gotta read a book again. Everyone is in the same slump, so I don't know. But it's giving me an opportunity to reassess and like maybe make different kinds of content as well. So we shall see. It's a little early on, but since you guys are at Sprints, I had an idea. It is an idea called, a series that will be called Unhinged PowerPoints. Because I think it's really funny to make unhinged PowerPoint presentations, which might be the nerdiest thing I've ever said. But I have so many weird PowerPoint presentations that I've had to make. Well, I don't have to. They were optional, but I did them. So I have a bunch. And I'm like, what if I just gave the PowerPoint presentation? It'd be so weird, but like maybe fun. I don't know. That was an idea I had. We'll see. I think there is a show, but I don't think it's related to the book. I know there is something about a murder at the end of the world. This one is The Last Murder at the End of the World. But yes, there is a show, titled something like that, but I don't think there's any relation. Too hot to do anything. Yep. I don't know. Los Angeles, at least, the beginning months of summer are usually pretty mild. Well, I don't know what mild. Everyone has different definitions of mild, but like the highest it gets is like the mid to low 90s for the first few months of summer, and then like August, September, just hell descends. And that's when you get like over 100-degree temperatures. So it's coming. I'm enjoying the not so hot quite yet. My favorite, I can't. I know people. It's not just you. I've been asked like favorite things in general, and I just don't have answers because there's too many things. You know, if there was like four options, I could pick a favorite. But like favorite book series, there's like a billion book series, and like I've read a lot of them, and I can't pick one. So I always say like none. I guess I don't have a favorite. There's very few series that I've read more than once. So I guess if you're just doing things I've read, like the whole series that's at least available more than one time, I guess that's Tessa Dare. You know, I've read most of her stuff twice. So any series by her, I guess. Yeah, don't we all? Kaylin, you're in the middle of a middle of three 500-page plus books right now. Good Lord. Like, sending you good vibes. Hopefully I get them all done. That's a lot. Just write short stories about our last two. Okay. Hoping to finish at least one tonight. All right. Very cool. I mean, yeah, that's like good aftercare, you know, assessing how you feel about things and also a fun thing to do as well. So yeah, you do you, honeydew. No judgment here. Hello, how are you? Watering the Lawn, reading The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. Okay, very cool. Oh, painting my book shed. Ooh, grad school assignments. I mean, those are two very different things you're working on. Love that. I mean, book shed. Very interested in that. It's been over 100 for the last 3 weeks. Yeah, the eastern part of the U.S. there was a big part of the U.S. that was hitting like a heat wave. It's coming for us in LA, but it hasn't hit yet. Never pick a singular favorite. Yeah. Like if there was only a few options, I could pick a favorite. But like when there's billions, I'm like, it's not gonna happen. Yay. Hey, Lily. I'm doing pretty good. I've been working my little butt off on regular work stuff. So it's been fruitful. I'm actually getting stuff done, which is good. And like I was saying at the beginning of this video, I still haven't filmed or edited a video for this week. It goes up Saturday and it's Wednesday. In my defense, I woke up on Monday with a really sore throat and it was still sore on Tuesday. And then this morning when I've been going to bed earlier, sleeping longer, getting lots of water and everything. And then when I woke up today, it hurt less. So the only like part that's left of this sore throat is I think my voice sounds a little bit scratchy, but other than the scratchy sore throat, like no other part of me felt unwell. So I just hurt my throat somehow and I don't know how, but it seems to be getting better. And that was a big reason why I didn't want to film because I'm like, I have to go talk for like an hour. I'm going to destroy my throat. It's going to get worse. But now that it's feeling better, and has felt better pretty much this whole day. I feel safe maybe filming something tomorrow. And I do have an idea that I could film and read at the same time and get it up. That's all I'm going to say. Going to be a fun surprise. I think my channel members and patrons, I have mentioned it to you all during book club at one point. I mean, we talk about a lot at book club, but that's the only secrets I'm gonna let loose. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, you have a favorite book? What is it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, well, at least everyone. What are we talking about? Like the weather. It's so like plain to talk about. It's dry heat. Everyone's like, oh, at least it's dry heat, and I'm like, I guess it's still hot. I guess mugginess is worse. Yeah, because yeah, you're a southern hemisphere. You got the opposite. You're getting all the cold months. uh, There we go. New York City for the 4th, walking hit by a hot sponge. I've only really experienced hot and muggy probably one time. And man, it was a long time ago. I would say probably 10 years ago. I went to Florida for a wedding, in particular, Destin, Florida. And it was a summer wedding. So that was like very muggy and surprisingly full of frogs. I don't know if that's a normal like occurrence, but like everywhere I looked, there was a frog. Like everywhere. It was wild. That's the thing I remember the most. Frogs and mugginess. Oh, Persuasion by Jane Austen. Okay. I got to get back to Drunk Classics. So it's at the top of the list. A lot of people have wanted me to read this as well. I need to read it though. I know. I'm just like I'm being obtuse. But or what is it? I don't know the word. I'm going to go with obtuse. It's not the right opaque. Whatever. I'm being sneaky. I have mentioned it. Like it I'll give you one more hint. It was like a secret project that I was meaning to work on, and I have said I was going to work on it many times and I still haven't done it. But since now I don't have a video for the weekend, I'm like today's the day. So, if you know, we're going to be secrets about it because it's going to be a surprise. This feels heavy. Yeah, I suppose so. 90 and raining. Walking through soup. It was Destin, Florida, so it was like in the panhandle. So it was on the Gulf. So I mean, yeah, there's a lot of water, but maybe the mugginess itself, I don't know. There were so many frogs. And they were this fearless. They would jump on you and be like, "What?" There's a like I have to find it. It's a really old picture I had, but I remember like back in when I was actually using Facebook, and you could put up like the banner at the top of the page, and like I had a picture. It was a frog that like jumped on my hand, and it's me going ah! And I thought it was the funniest photo. So I'm like, yes, that's the banner, and it was that for quite a long time. So I have to figure out where that is. I guess it's on Facebook still. I just haven't used Facebook besides reposting um, Naughty Librarian stuff. So we shall see. Okay, yeah. There were so many frogs. Like it was, I don't even like. It felt like a plague. There was a plague of frogs. That's how many frogs there were. Wasn't that frogs were a plague, right? Or was I? Or locust was? It was frogs one too. Anyway, moving on. Florida, am I right? Soup like weather. Ugh. Like yeah, if you're saying soup, that does not sound appealing. Although I will eat soup on a hot day. I don't give a fuck. I got ramen the other day and I'm like, this is great because no one was there because it was like 93 degrees out. And I was like, I'm eating soup. So that's just me being an insane person. So don't mind me. Yeah, that's the word coy. I was being coy about it. I know. Yes, I think you're on the right track. The favorite things to eat and cook. I mean, soup. I haven't made soup from scratch, but like I will fancy up like packet ramen. You know what I mean? Like I'll add shit to it. I'm not just putting noodles in a pot. Like I'll put like seasonings and like herbs and stuff. So that's kind of soup related. Yeah, I'm just not. I don't know. I've never tried to make soup. I probably could figure it out. There was. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen it its entirety. I've only seen clips, but there is a movie called Frogs. Hey Maggie, how are you? 561 pages into the house. Ooh, okay. You read such long books. This tomes, like you do better than I do. Like I can't with those sometimes. Oh, House of Earth and Blood. There you go. That makes he's gonna finish the title of it. Okay. I hope you're enjoying. I really liked it. It was my favorite book of the trilogy, personally. Um, but yeah. Let's do a sprint. I just realized I've been talking for 20 minutes. What's going on? All right, everybody. Where's Miles? Miles, my little duck friend. All right. Window. Okay. Hi, Miles. Last comment before we do a sprint. Potato and leek. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds really good. It does. All right, let's do a sprint. So, Maggie, we're just in time. We're going to do our first sprint of the evening. So, 30 minutes starting now. Hello, everybody. Gently coming back from sprints. How did everybody do? I did pretty okay. I got up to page 157 of Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. About halfway through. So far, so good. It is what it is. I don't know. Like, I feel like I already know how it's going to end. I feel like it's predictable in a way that they were trying really hard to not make it predictable, and then trying so hard made it fail. Does that make sense? I have all 3 books. Oh, I think it is just 3. I think it was supposed to be more, but it got cut short. There you go. Some more in the world. Yeah. Yeah, because I think originally it was supposed to have like 1 book per house, and there's 4 houses, right? And they only did 3 books. So I feel like the last book is like an amalgamation of 2 books, being honest. 40 pages. Love it, Maggie. 4% of Miss Percy's Pocket Guide to the Care of British Dragons. Love it. 3/4 of the bookshed painted. Wow. Okay. Good job. 30 pages. Reading Denison Avenue by Christina Wong and Daniel Ines. Okay. Hope you're liking it. There's some job applications. Ate a croissant. Snuggled the dog out. Made another coffee. Yay. So you had a very productive 30 minutes. I love it. I don't know if it's worldwide or just in the United States, but it's Amazon Prime yesterday and today. So everything's like on sale. Vintage old-timey flair. Ooh, okay. Do it. All 5 pages read. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go. So it happens. Write a lot, but it takes me a bit to get in the zone. Okay. I mean, there's no. Was there a word count you had to hit, or is it just an entry? 30 pages of When the Moon Hatched. Okay, Raquel. Let's see. Or I did a bunch of Prime. Yeah, same. But in my defense, I had a bunch of shit in my cart, and I leave it in my cart for so long. And if I keep coming back to it and seeing it and going, oh, I really want it, and like I still hold off, eventually Prime Day happened, and anything that had a sale, I just got, because like it's been in my cart for like a month. So did I buy a bunch of stuff? Yes, but they were on sale. Also, like I waited. It wasn't an impulse buy. So that's how I'm like rationalizing it with girl math, basically. Yes, Raquel, how is When the Moon Hatched? Let us know. Able to finish all my house chores. Ooh, very good. I love that. It's about my experience and perspective of it. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Always have too much in my cart. Yeah, but I think it's for the best. I throw things in my cart and then I think about it for a while. I don't just like throw it in my cart and buy it immediately, unless it's something like I just know it. Like if I'm ordering coffee pods, like I'll just buy those because I'm like, I need coffee pods. That's a need. But like things I want, I guess I'll leave them in my cart for a while. I'll think about it because most of the time I don't end up getting them because I throw a lot of shit in my carts and I just let it sit. However, I have learned, if you are on like, I don't know, a lot of Shopify websites, I think in particular, if you put a bunch of shit in your cart and you abandon the checkout, a lot of companies have like an auto email programmed that you'll get that said, hey, how about 10% off if you buy it? So that's another reason why I do it, because usually you'll get an email and you get a discount code. So hacking the system, in case you didn't know about that, at least for me. Not all websites do it, but a lot of websites, if you abandon checkout, they'll send you a code. Yeah. Exactly. Like, if I think about it for a while and I still really want it after a while, then I'm like, all right. I have disposable income. I'm an adult. It's probably not for the best because, like, I'm sitting next to a calculator watch right now. But to my defense, I didn't buy this recently. I've had it for several years, but like, I do buy weird stuff sometimes. Greg just fixed it because it needed a new battery, but I have like a little calculator watch. It's fun. Vintage, my pink one. I'll wear it. I don't like wearing like bracelets and like watches and stuff when I'm working on the computer because it's a laptop. So like my hand is constantly touching like the edge of the laptop and it just keeps catching on my jewelry. So bracelets and computer laptops doesn't work, but whatever. Do you want to know some math? Yeah, it's really cute. You set it up. So I got my calculator watch. Yeah, there you go. Get that discount code. He was like, okay, we lose 10%, but we still make the sale. So I get it. It's just good, good business. But like as a consumer, I perhaps take advantage. But yeah, so leaving your cart behind sometimes is worth it. So anyway, dark matter. I just feel like there's this character that's kind of really entered the picture right now. And I'm like, oh, this is a dead character walking. You ever get that feeling? You're reading a book and you're like, oh, this character's gonna eat it. They're gonna get it, and there's nothing you can do to stop it, but they're set up to get killed. The first time I really like felt that way, maybe this is a little old, but like I was watching the movie Backdraft. Do you remember Backdraft from the 90s? And like, was it Kurt Russell who plays his dad and the son of the dad? He plays two characters. He plays his own dad in that movie. And the second the movie starts and you see that dad, I'm like, oh, that's a dead dad walking. Like, it's so immediate that you're like, oh, he's not making it to the end of this movie. So yeah, it's that feeling right now. And I'm like, ooh, this character's gonna die. I know it. I just know it. I'm not happy about it. But it's gonna happen. Anyway. Here we are. It's gory. Okay, we're talking about it. So I just try it. Very cool. Okay, so that was When the Moon Hatched. A little bit more about that one for everyone just tuning in. It's gory. Okay. Nice. Yeah. I mean, it's a literary trope, the tropes are there because they work. But sometimes I'm like, oh no, they're the only likable person. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? This is a book club book, and I'm gonna save my opinions because we have the live show coming up for this soon enough, and next week, no, the week after next, so 2 weeks from now, we're going to do a live show on this one. Well, the Patreon and channel member live show for this. So I'm going to save my thoughts for it. Part of me thought I wasn't going to get this finished. But like, hey, I got it finished. I'm going to finish it. I thought I wasn't going to. So it's working out. I do too. Because the pets, here's like a thing. This is a rule of cinema, okay? And you can apply it to a lot of things, but like, you don't shoot the dog, okay? You don't do that. And it's just a saying, like, if this character, you can't hurt certain characters because the audience will not forgive you. One of those things. And sometimes they do. And you know what? The audience don't forgive them. There's certain characters you just can't. And usually it's the dog because no one will stand for that. Like people, we've met people. We know we're awful. Like dogs aren't doing nothing bad. Leave them alone. So yeah, you don't shoot the dog. So I feel pretty safe with animals. If they do, I immediately get very upset. Gee, there's an animal here to make sure they survive. I mean, yeah, generally, Exactly. Murder, fine. You kill the dog, I will murder you. That's how it goes. Do you want the murder directed back at you? No, then don't kill the dog. You know, that concept. Anyway. Yeah, you don't kill the dog. However, there's no dog in this. It's a spoiler. I don't know. I don't think that counts as a spoiler. There's just no dog in it. And like a lot of things are just infuriating, but I think they're supposed to be. They're not infuriating because they're bad. They're infuriating because like the situation is supposed to be infuriating. So anyway. Anyway. Hi everybody. But I'm going to finish this one, and it's going to be my second book read this month. So I'm feeling pretty good about that I'm actually getting something done. I'm just like haven't felt any enthusiasm about it because I'm pretty sure I have nailed the ending of it. Like I just said, that this is a dead character walking. I know this character's going to get offed, and it's going to be probably to save another character. And then the character is going to save the day, but by using the multiverse. I'm really trying not to give spoilers here, but this is basically like a really dark, violent version of Sliders. Remember that show Sliders from the 90s? I think that's the best way to describe dark matter. Yeah, yeah, you don't. And then how much do you root for John Wick to like massacre a city's worth of people? Like, do you know how many people he kills in those movies? Like, it's insane how many people he kills, and we all root for him. And he has murdered so many people because they killed the dog. Reset my save. There you go. Yeah, it's Sliders. If you guys haven't read it yet, because I know book club is coming up. But yeah, if you haven't read it yet, I'm gonna say dark evil Sliders. So it's a way to like vaguely sum it up, I think. I mean, I don't remember much of the TV show, like the premise, I guess. I don't remember a lot about the TV show, but it was on TV in the 90s. It was kind of goofy. So I don't think it was very dark and violent. And this one, there have been several murders. So there's that. Anyways. Okay. So why don't we do one more sprint? I'm kind of like in a reading mode and I want to stick with it. Otherwise, if I talk too long, I will fall out of my reading mode and then it'll be harder to get back in. So let's do a sprint. I'm going to bring back Miles. Come here, you. Oh, Miles, you little so-and-so. Okay, everybody, 30 minutes starting now. Hi, everybody. I got lost and forgot to turn that off, but we're coming back from Spritz Gently. How did it go? I got to page 206. So, of Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I am like 62% of the way done, which is close to my goal. I wanted to get to page 60 to 66% of the way done. This last chapter has been infuriating because, like, dude, you're supposed to be a scientist. What the fuck are you doing? It's like you're allergic to good sense sometimes. Anyway, Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. This is our patron and channel member book club pick for July. So I'm not going to say too much about it, but I think I'm on these are long chapters, by the way. Like, they're not quickies. These are long. I am on chapter, are you sure? Chapter 10. So yeah, chapter 10, you're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? I am outraged. God damn it, Jason, you're so stupid. And I get it. You want to write about like a different reality, but like, fuck. And like, there's another character named Amanda in this. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, girl, same. Like, I feel like it's me. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, hi. Hey, Larissa, how are you? Leather and Lark. Okay, very cool. I know the third book has been announced. It's not out yet. It's coming out next year, I think. Scythe and Sparrow, I believe. But yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Rugs and curtains from Prime. Didn't have the time to keep. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, I get it. If you need rugs and curtains, this is a time to do it. 42 pages, 82 total. Fabulous, Maggie. Love it. Read another chapter and got the pasta boiling. Ooh, what kind of pasta are you making? Did some freelance business planning. Okay. Mom job hunting, trying to get some money coming in. Now I'm thinking about coffee number 3. Ooh, okay. Well, good luck on the job listings and the business planning and the coffee. I mean, I can only have 2 cold brews a day before I'm like unreasonable. 20 pages, awesome work. Paper in this book is so fancy and thick. My wrist hurts from holding. That's funny. Page done. Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it necessarily slows you down because you're still going to have to edit later anyway. So, yeah, it's for, like, when I edit stuff, I'm like, I could either do it all in one pass or I could do 2 passes. Usually I do 2 passes, but, like, sometimes I'm like, I should do 1. And, like, honestly, I don't think it makes a much difference in the length of time it takes me to do it. Perhaps slightly less time in, editing. Only doing 1 pass maybe takes slightly more time, but like, I wouldn't say considerable. Got some mushroom tomato sauce. Okay, very cool. Very nice. I am not a screenwriter. I've written plays. That's kind of screenwriting, I guess, but no, I'm not a screenwriter. I'm just talking about editing my videos because it's an editing process in a way. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if my brain, because I have an ADHD brain too. I don't know if my brain is affected. It's more so just like my body. I'm like, my heart will beat really fast. And I'm like, huh. And then it's just like anxiety about my heart. And then it just spirals. So yeah, I cap it at 2 cold brews. After that, I get twitchy. Hi, how are you? On your channel. Okay. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a hot minute. We're kind of wrapping up for the evening, but I do these every Wednesday. But yeah. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. What else? I don't know. I don't got a lot of updates at the moment. I will be filming something tomorrow to put out this weekend. I am so behind, but Dark Matter, like Crouch. Cassie, you were too much. No, stop it. Stop it. Thank you, though. I really appreciate that. And I'm reading this one, trying to get through it. I'm going to at least finish this chapter because they're long. And this was an infuriating chapter, and I feel like I should walk this one off. You know what I mean? Like, I need a minute because I'm very mad at this character. Of course. Good luck with your journal entries. Hope everything turns out well. Anyway, I am very hungry too. So I think I'm going to like start wrapping this up for the evening. Go make some dinner of myself because everyone's talking about the food that they made and are eating. And now I'm very hungry too. Hello, how are you? Yay. Well, you came. Thanks, Ellen. I appreciate you stopping by to say hi. Oh, thank you, Maggie. I appreciate it. Yay. I mean, they're fun. I always have a good time talking with everybody. It's genuinely kind of, I mean, it's weird because I'm just like literally talking to myself on the screen, but it's like I get to hang out with all of you in spirit, and it makes me happy very much. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I'll be back again next Wednesday. More sprints. I know I call them reading sprints. Not everyone realizes you don't have to read because that's the comments I get. But hi, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I'll be back next week, and I'll figure out a video for Saturday. Yay! Yeah, I mean less thick books now. I just not in the mood for them either. So back in the day, I used to be a champion and reading all those thick books, and now I'm just like, oh god, if it's over 400, I'm just not. I just can't with it anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up for the evening. I will come back next week with more. For now, I have dinner on my mind, and I'm gonna go do that. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me, and I'll be back next week. All right, everybody, have a good rest of your week.